All right, so it is a snowy, cold day, and there's no more football. What are you gonna do? It's really kind of snowy out there. You can't even like go shopping or anything fun like that. And some things that are normally open are closed, like the zoo. Akron Zoo is closed. So get out your phone, your computer, whatever you go online with, and head over to Nordonia or jabberingwithjulie.com. Both will get you right there. And look for Shadows of the Keeper, chapter 3. Boop. Look for the pizza. I really should get a pizza sponsor for this chapter. So in case you're following along, this is chapter 3 of a new story that me and Claude, or Claude and I should say, are putting together for you. What I do is I write the story, and then I don't really like writing dialogue. Can I be honest? I don't like it. It's difficult for me. And I'm not like a true writer. I just very creative and struggle with, like I said, dialogue and stuff like that. So Claude is great for making things sound nice. But the whole story idea and where things are going, this is my concept that I've dreamt up, and I have so much fun doing it. I don't know if you have as much fun reading it, but I don't really know if that's possible. It's just, if you're writing something, you're creating something, it is the funnest. Fun. In fact, if you haven't tried writing, this is the perfect time now, since we have all these AI assistants with us. So anyways, let me just tell you a little bit about chapter 3. I'm not going to read the whole thing. So it says, welcome back to our story. In chapter 1, we met Allie Blacksmith, a young keeper of a mysterious New England lighthouse. And then in chapter 2, Allie investigated a mysterious figure near the treehouse and discovered something unusual. So those are the other 2 chapters. If you're seeing this on a place where I can't put links in the description, you'll have to find it on the website. Like I said, NordoniaHills.news or Jabbering with Julie. And then you'll be able to follow along, or follow along with the chapters as they come out. The chapters come out every Sunday. I've been doing pretty good at putting them out every Sunday. There might be weeks when they go out on Saturday, maybe some days Monday. Things are kind of crazy around here sometimes. I never really know what I'm doing. But anyways, I'll read the beginning of it, of chapter 3. And this chapter is called Friday Night Pizza. And the story, which I neglected to say, is Shadows of the Keeper. Allie found Jan exactly where she expected, perched on the clinic's front steps, surrounded by a small army of metal food bowls. A tabby wove between her ankles as she filled each bowl with the precise portions of kibble. They're acting weird today, Jan said, without looking up. Her dark braids fell forward as she shook a measuring cup of food into the last bowl. Not just the strays either. Dr. Martinez's whole morning schedule, every single pet's been jumpy, like they're picking up something. Allie settled into the step beside her friend, absently reaching down to scratch one of the cat's ears. Muffin, too, that's her dog. This morning, I spotted a shadowy figure near the treehouse. Wait, Jan's hand froze mid-scoop. You saw it too? The shadow person? Jan glanced around before lowering her voice. It was tall, moved weird, right by the stage door of the theater. But then I blinked and it vanished. Same thing happened at the treehouse, Allie said, pulling the metal disc from her pocket. And I found this. Jan leaned closer, squinting at the strange markings. The tabby suddenly arched its back, hissing, for no particular reason. Oh, I think there's a reason. Pizza night can't come soon enough, Jan said, as she wiped her hands on her jeans. Remember when your dad suggested we all celebrate graduation at Ms. Greco's? Sorry, Ms. Greco. Who knew it would become our Friday thing? Allie's throat tightened at the mention of her father. 6 months since he had left for that mysterious job off island, and the weekly gatherings had become more than just tradition. They were an anchor, especially for Allie. Ms. Greco's cozy farmhouse kitchen, the familiar scent of her homemade sauce that had cooked all day. Her friends sprawled across mismatched furniture. It felt like family. 5 o'clock, Jan said, "Pizza night." The others need to hear this. All right, so I'm going to stop it there. Chapter 3 does continue on. Chapter 3 is a pivotal chapter. The other first 2 chapters kind of like set up a few things, but chapter 3 really introduces the mystery that is going to unfold even more so. And each main character in the story has their own little piece that they're going to bring to the mystery and maybe a little clue. So there's more to that in chapter 3. And then it sets up a beautiful chapter 4, let me tell you. I have all the chapters laid out. There's going to be 13. I want this to end right before May, because my birthday was the beginning of May. Did I say that out loud? Oh my goodness. So you're just going to have to follow along every week and find out what's going on. And I hope you enjoy it and let me know what you think. You know, and I kind of dropped the whole interactive thing because as I'm writing the story, it's more difficult for me to write 2 forks in the road, so to speak. So from here on out, I am picking the path for the next chapter. I hope you don't mind. Well, if you mind, just write your own story.